You're locked onto the biggest music website in the world. Fatbeats.net.
It's such a good vibration.
Make sure you sign up for your free Fatspace account on Fatbeats. Create your own user profile, upload pictures, and message other Fatspace users. Make sure you fill your profile with content and plenty of pictures. You could be in with a chance to win some top prizes. With more music and more variety across 9 studios. Fatbeats, setting ourselves aside from the rest. Please take a few minutes to bookmark Fatbeats via our website. It's easy and only takes a minute.
You're tuned in to the #1 internet radio station, fatbeats.net.
Check out our sponsors, www.thestudentpocketguide.com.
You're locked onto the kings of the internet. Oh, I like that.
We're currently recruiting DJs, camera crews, presenters, and TV hosts for future projects. For more information, please email us at webteam@fatbeats.net.
Fatbeats.net, playing the best in house, garage, R&B, old school, drum and bass, and jungle.
Turn up your PC speakers and spread the word. www.fatbeats.net.
Yeah, when me chillin', me chillin'. Girl, nobody knock on me door if you know willing. You see me, cause you see when me a chill? Yeah, man, a fatbeats.net. Yeah, man, when a pumper, when a pet.
Ladies and gentlemen, this disc jockey will self-destruct in 5 seconds.
Here comes the music.
You are now in tune to the sound of DJ Fully Equipped and DJ HITMAN.
What we do, yeah, we do that after the show, like the interview now. And yeah, we write up a program for every kind of different artist, but what I will try and do, the mic's right now, I'll write dumb. Yeah, so basically I'll provoke you to talk. Hitman, what are we saying? We're live, yeah? Ready to go. Yeah, mic check 1 2. You're locked into the Heavy Artillery Show every Thursday from 9 to 11. With myself, DJ Fully Equipped, alongside DJ HITMAN. And as it's the Heavy Artillery Show, you know, we like to bring a different guest down every Thursday, put them for a 30 to 40 minute interview, and then depending on what kind of artist they are, get them to do their stuff and give an example of where they are and how they got there today, okay? But bear with us, I'm a bit out of breath because we've been running around like a madman. All right, but big up all the viewers. This is why we do this, for you to interact with the artists that you follow, all right? And today, I'm sorry to say, big up Paul Ibiza in the building, but today's a bit of a history lesson. You're going to learn a lot today, all right? So big up all the up-and-comers out there, because you're about to hear about where we come from and why we do what we do today. All right, so we've got to pay homage to this man who's in the building, alongside DJ RUNGTINGZ as well, all right? So you're locked into the Heavy Artillery Show. We're just going to conduct the interview. If it's all right with you, gentlemen, fire you a few questions. If you just want to take the mic off there, because there's 2 of you. I don't know who wants to talk and what. So, so yeah, man, if it's all good with you guys, you DJ yourself, don't you, Paul, as well?
Well, I started to.
You started to, have you?
Yeah. I only used to do it privately at home, but now I've started to because I'm going in a different direction now.
Okay, that's cool, man.
Yeah.
Check that mic. Is that on?
1 2 1 2 1 2.
Yeah, that's sweet, man.
It's sorted.
You got one of them deep voices, man. It's man echoing.
A lot of people don't know I used to MC, but in my early days as well.
What is it?
Yeah, that hardcore jungleism, that lyric.
I don't scare the viewers off, right, about hardcore and all that. But we'll get into that a bit more later on in the show, all right, man? All right, but we're just going to ask you a few of the basics. Right, basically, just a little 2-minute of a little intro. Who are you and what do you do?
Okay, no problem.
Yeah, we will if you get Yeah.
Intruder.
You know what I'm saying? Them promotional purpose. But yeah, go on. If just little 2 minutes, please, Paul. If who you are and what you do.
Well, my name is Paul IBIZA, and the reason being I used to put out tunes back in the days and put on raves back in the days. When I say back in the days, I'm talking about 89.
89, yeah?
Right back from 89. So I became a promoter and become a producer and also run a label at the same time.
Bloody hell, so you was doing a lot back then, yeah?
There was. Sure.
All right, that's cool, man. Let's start off with Paul, yeah? Because obviously that must be your first name, yeah?
Of course.
All right, wicked. So where does the IBIZA come from? Are you Spanish?
No. I had that. Good question. Now, how that came about is that, you know, when you get nicknames, yeah, due to
from school and all that, yeah.
Yeah, and the rave was like Fantastic IBIZA. My first rave was called Fantastic IBIZA, and it extends from there. So they tagged me to the promotion. People go, oh, Paul from IBIZA. It became like that, Paul from IBIZA. So I just ran with it. Oh, Paul IBIZA. It just stayed with me. Yeah, I'm today with the name.
All right, that's cool, man. Big ups, Paul IBIZA. Who have you brought with you today?
Well, I got DJ RUNGTINGZ. He's a legend back in the days. I met him on the road when I started putting out the labels and pumping out the records. He was the first sort of shop Boogie Times back in the days, down in Romford. And
shop, what's that? Shop Boogie Times. What's that?
Boogie Times, the record shop back in the days.
Actually, I was speaking to MC Curse, who's actually popped up on the screen now.
Okay.
I think he was talking about he bought his first ever tape back at one of your record shops.
Which do you know what shop he's talking about?
I'm not sure. Curse, if you're listening, which you are, do you remember what record shop that was?
Hold on 1 minute.
Well, if he's talking about your shop, it might be the one in Kings Lynn High Road.
Oh, what? So, what? You both had record shops, did you?
Well, yeah. Well, for me, back in the day, I used to work in Boogie Times in Romford, and that was like the home of a label called Suburban Bass.
Suburban Bass.
That's
Hang on a minute.
And that's the name.
That was the initials SB in it, Suburban Bass.
That's right. And I was.
Can you tell us for people that don't know, what kind of known releases like that come out on the Suburban Bass?
Well, there was a tune called Sesame Street, which is like a rip off of Sesame Street, and that got to I think #2 in the national charts.
What proper national charts?
Yeah. You had.
This was hardcore then.
Yeah. You had Far Out by Sons of a Loop de Loop Era with Danny Breaks, Chrome and Time, This Sounds for the Underground, DJ Hype, The Chopper. Who else did you have signed to there? DJ Rap, Remark, done the RIP tune.
What did you run Suburban Bass then?
Well, the reason why I got the name DJ RUNGTINGZ is because I used to run the shop.
Okay.
And when I done my first track, it was like I didn't have a name for myself.
Okay.
It was like,
so what RUNGTINGZ, sorry to cut you short there, but like for people that don't know, you're a producer as well.
Well, yeah, I used to be. So I don't produce anymore. But yeah, I produced like about 4 records for Suburban Bass, 4 or 5.
Okay, that's fantastic, man. Yeah. Okay, well, going back to Paul, I've heard a bit about yourself, RUNGTINGZ. Big up for that, man. So we just got what you owned a record shop as well, then?
Well, yeah, because the whole IBIZA empire. Because it started from raves, and...
What are you saying? You got rackets out here?
Well, at the end of the day, the empire started like that. We had raves. We was doing raves. We were the first to do the field raves in the big warehouses, breaking into warehouses, doing all the...
What, mystery tours and all that, yeah?
No, beyond that, we started the if anybody knows about the M25, we started that. Meet at South Mims.
What was the M25?
Well, it's a clip like the M25 it's around the country. It's surrounded. All the people lived at the M25 surrounding country because we used to come out. You meet at South Mims petrol station, right off the M25.
South Mims, yeah.
That was a meeting point on the M25. We used to find warehouses out in the fields, anywhere we found it, we break in, do our thing, and we just turn up on the M25 and you get the message. That was the code.
Yeah?
That was running for...
We're talking about the massive sound systems and all that,
sound systems on trucks, on lorry. I could tell you the story. You know what I mean? Back then it was wild, wicked. It was wicked because that's how it all started.
What, and you was actually putting these parties on?
I was putting on this party. It was like a cat and mouse. The old buildings would chase me around the place trying to find me. But I had 2 warehouses running at the time. And I had a dummy one over there and the one that happened over here.
Hang on. What you so, right, hang on. Let me figure this out, yeah? So what, you was putting on warehouse parties, but then also you was putting on a main party here.
And another one down the road. And that was the fake one. So the old people would go and find out, thinking that was the real one. my clique knows what to do. They would go down there and we make the crowd go a different direction.
Yeah?
Because at South Mims, you meet at South Mims. Everybody knows what to do. Meet at South Mims and you get the address.
Ah, that's clever, man. What you're talking? This is people from all over the country, yeah?
All over. I mean, I used to run it like a militant operation. It became like that anyway. You have to run it like that and be strategic.
You know what? I believe what you just said. You have to run things when you're running. Like things that big as well, because like heavy artillery, our crew's like 11 man strong. You know what I mean? It's got to be run like military.
Of course. And in the day, it wasn't only me. It was people like John Maguire, Phil Higgins. Phil Higgins runs 2000 AD.
Who's that? John Maguire.
Maguire and Phil Higgins. They used to run 2000 AD. So
what was 2000 AD?
Well, it was a Neville organisation, right? Or Philly boy. I can't forget Philly, right? He's a Neville. Everybody knows their history. Go on the internet. www. You see Desire, Phil Higgins. You see the whole network of what
Desire,
they
yeah?
Yeah, that's the big organisation. They're called 2000 AD. And we're partners. But in the end, I had my fantastic guy Ibiza running at the same time. When it came to a halt in the game due to the fact that the police were on to me. I couldn't move now. They said, "Nah, you ain't doing no more parties."
Because illegal parties back then. What like kind of age you talking about? That 80s, early 80s.
No, we're talking about 89.
89, yeah.
We're talking about 88, 89.
Because our bill were ruthless back then as well.
Well, no, they didn't know what was going on back then. So it wasn't so ruthless because they didn't know what was going on. It took 2 years before they clocked what was actually going on. Because before we used to run these parties and the LB used to come along, have a nice night and blah, blah, blah. At the end of the day, the media got a whiff of it, what was going on. The fights realised all these people's smiley faces coming out, all out of drugs, ecstasy, gangster. And the old build, tabloids got involved. When the tabloids got involved...
Oh, so it just got bad press and then that's
got bad press and the old build came in and had to showed what they were doing. I mean, I could give you a typical example. I was driving down one back street, M25, ran some back street in my truck. Old build done a roadblock. They done a roadblock and they stopped me. He goes, right.
What, for you? They done a roadblock,
they done a roadblock. They stopped and nicked my keys. That's how childish they were.
No.
The old build nicked my keys and run off. So you ain't having no part and left me in the middle of the road with this truck.
What are you, obviously we can't say certain things on camera, but what do you think about parties today? Would you still do them, or what do you advise the people that do warehouse rave?
I mean, it's trying to bring back that era. Yeah, I've moved on from that now. And I mean, kids are trying to do it now. It's a buzz. They heard about it. There probably is a loopholes within the game, if you know. But I think the old builds, because it was back then, they've sort of suss out the loopholes within the system. So did
you hear about that party in not that long ago in Central London?
Yeah, squat parties. I know about it. They've been running long.
Yeah, we was there, man.
Yeah,
I was playing.
It was
sick.
Yeah, it's fair dues, man. Have your squat party, because that's how I started that. You know what I mean? The old people didn't know what was going on then, but they know what to do now. So you have problems with it.
But they're more militant themselves.
Yeah, well, they understand it now. They're more equipped to the 2000 and where we are today. They weren't equipped then. These are all new things there, and they write it down and they sort of just teach it like a military operation. Like today, I moved on into the music because they can't stop that.
All right, thank you for that, Paul. Big ups, Paul Ibiza, DJ RUNGTINGZ in the building. You're locked into the Heavy Artillery Show every Thursday from 9 to 11 on Fat Beats with myself, Fully Equipped, and Hitman. As you know, it's the Heavy Artillery Show. Any questions you want to ask these two gentlemen, because like I said, you're going to learn a lot if you're watching this show right now and if you watch it back on YouTube at a later date. So if you're locked in right now, remember, if you've got any questions to ask these guys, because Paul Ibiza himself, we're talking about parties at the moment. We're going to get into record labels because that's how I know the Ibiza sign.
That's right.
We're going to talk about that in a minute. But just for the people that won't know about the old warehouse raves and stuff like that, you've actually done recent promotions, haven't you?
Well, it's part of the parcel. At the end of the day, I grew up with it because that was part of the parcel of the game, okay? But I got into it. All you young people, when you get into it, you're going to go, I want more out of it. There must be just more out of it. Putting on parties is one thing, but I want the music now because I start to understand the music.
What are you saying? Your career just keeps going,
It just keeps going because I don't want to I'm just a promoter and just go home to my bed and sleep and that's it. That's the end of that. And then tomorrow's another day. I want it to continue and keep on motivating with it, grow with something. I don't know what was, at the time I didn't know what was happening, but something was driving me to sort of just keep at it. And why, like I said earlier, when they stopped my last rave...
the way you talk about it now, you're very enthusiastic,
yeah,
you know what I mean?
But then it's my living, it's my life. It's not a joke. I don't do it. Like I said, a lot of people think, I'm just a promoter. Nah, learn my history and understand me as a person and see what I've created for everybody to this day.
Exactly, and that's why we asked you to come here, because we do pay our respects, that we're going to find out a bit more later as well. But like, what are the names of some of the parties you've held most recently in the last couple of years that people would know?
Okay, I've grown now. I understand the game, and I've grown. I've done a thing called Jungle Splash. I've done thing IBIZA. I've done thing Highly Blessed. I've done thing with Shabba. I've done so much raves. I've done orgasm. This is like a kinky sort of rave. I've done garage rave.
Hang on, orgasm, a kinky sort of rave.
Well, I've done the whole house sort of parties. I've done the whole 9 yards. I've done the mill.
Well, I'm glad you just said that about house parties as well, because tell us more about the IBIZA records.
Well, the IBIZA records, right, like I said earlier, when the old Bill stopped my last rave and I thought, that's it. They stopped the rave and it was like really onto it now. And I thought to myself, we can't just like die, just go into the wilderness. So the music was on my mind,
Okay.
It was on my mind. So what I did, I went to Ibiza, the island itself.
So you went to Spain, yeah?
I went to Spain, stayed out there, raved it out the whole year, broke my leg out there, stayed there. I said, I got to come back. I got a broken leg. And I came back and I sat in the studio. That's what made me go, well, I'm sitting at home. Right, time to get on. I can't do no more rave. I got a broken leg. And
you ain't running nowhere then.
Right, okay. And now I'm going to tell a lot of people this, right? I mean, I bought the first Atari desk, the thing called a Spirit.
What's that? What's an Atari desk?
It's a desk. No, Atari is a sort of a sequencer, what you've got today, yeah? When you buy your computer, they call it Atari at the time, right? And we bought the first Spirit desk, right? Sound desk called a Spirit, and the first Akai 950. That's what we bought.
Akai is a big grey machine, isn't it?
The whole thing, 950 is the first Akai we bought. First bedroom studio. This is what we're talking about. We're not talking about big studio, we're talking about bedroom studio. But you bought your Akai, I was all fascinated by it. So we've got the sequencer, we've got our Akai, and we've got our desk, and we're just like getting on with it, yeah? Then we've got tunes that I bought over the years of being a promoter, because I was a DJ at DJ Static. So I bought a lot of tunes.
What's that? You DJ'd under the name?
DJ Static. At my own raves, like the old raves what we used to do with Rebel MC, I can tell a lot of the DJs at the time. There was Rebel MC, them two.
What, you talking warehouse parties?
Yeah, talking warehouse parties.
Rebel MC?
Rebel MC was Mike West at the time. He was Mike West before he became Rebel MC. His name was Mike West. That's his original name. And he used to run a sound system called Beat Freak back then, right? This is about 89 we're talking, okay? And he was some DJs together. Is
this sound system like Ragga dub?
Well, no, it was more. He was on the hip hop side.
So it was a hip hop sound system.
Beat Freak was a hip hop sound system. I was more of a reggae sound system. Back in the days where my history come from reggae sound. Okay, before I got into the warehouse. So the music side of me was always been there. But doing the raves and playing at the raves became a business to me, because I got to do the rave and also play at the rave. So I was doing two at the same time.
Yeah, it's a lot, man.
Well, it had to be done. You know what I mean? Because there weren't no DJs at the time. You've got to get on with it. You've got to make this scene happen, because I've learned a lot of the people out there, you've got to listen to this, right? You've got to put your hands up, not only to me, but people like Sunrise, Dave Roberts. These are the original people I was looking up to at the
Sunrise, time. I've heard of Sunrise.
Tony Castellano, the original Dungargan. Right, look, he was the mastermind of the whole why I'm here today. I'm not going to tell you like I started off the rave scene, because I saw someone else doing it, and that was Tony Castellano.
Chain reaction.
Yeah, so I saw Sunrise, Tony, Dave Roberts. These are the guys who really started it.
What music were they doing?
They were doing like house on Chicago house, a lot of Chicago beats, a lot of things like
Chicago, for people that don't know, can you give us an example?
Well, Detroit, like all come from America. It was a lot of American stuff. It wasn't British, it wasn't German, it was all coming from America. Detroit, and all like that warehouse sound was all coming out of Detroit, right? And all these sounds were coming out there. So I've grown up with it. They weren't hip hop. They were just like.
No, it's like it was soulful, funky, innit? Basically.
It's like it just worked within the rave scene. Somehow it just worked within the scene. Yeah, it just worked with the drugs and whatever was going on, the lights, etc. Because that's what was happening at that time. So therefore, it just worked. It took off, and all that just when I got into it, I was just into the music, man. I was just into the music. I wouldn't.
What? So it'd be right to say you started off as a raver then?
Of course I did. Following Sunrise, people like Rat Pack. He had warehouse parties. Yeah, before he became Rat Pack as a DJs, they had Rat Pack raves, and he used to do them at Islington in the swimming pool.
What, the whole team? You took St Allen?
He was Rat Pack. It was called Rat Pack. I used to go to Rat Pack raves and they used to do it in underground car parks in swimming pools.
What?
That's why they was called Rat Pack, because they're the rats. They're down in the ground.
Okay.
That's the whole idea of the Rat Pack. Because they go down in the ground, bruv. And we used to go to find them down in the lift. You go down in the lift, they come out, big warehouse. And like, whoa.
What, enough people there, yeah?
Having it. And my man was on the stage doing his thing, Rat Pack at my man today. That's how you got to learn. These are the guys who were doing it at the time. I learned from him. I learned from Tony. I learned from Dave Roberts. I said, right, I want some of this. I want some of this. So I got on with my shit.
That's big, man.
Do you understand what I'm saying? Like, everybody was that. It was at it. Well, I can do it. I came out of reggae sound system. I come from, like, I used to put on things like Soul to Soul back in the days. Jazzy, who used to be running. I used to put on Warehouse then. So when this Warehouse thing came along, Paul Trouble Anderson, We Love Soul, these guys were running house parties.
That's a big name, Paul Trouble Anderson.
Yeah, they used to run house parties. So we used to do a house party.
Matt Jam Lamont,
and then we used to do all these big warehouse parties until we went into a warehouse. And we used to run them. Bill was cool with it. They were cool. There was no trouble at the time. It wasn't a rave. It was more soulful,
Well, yeah, of course. When you went, like, my brother's dad, he used to, you know what I mean? DJ Chicago has.
Yeah, back in the day.
You've got no attitude in that, you know what I mean?
That was how the scene originated from, okay? When it started getting deep into the scene and more DJs like clocking like people like Groove Rider, people like Jumper Jack Frost, because they came at the house scene and they started jumping in this new crazy, this hardcore style of music. It was hardcore, electro, different style of music. I didn't know where it was coming from. I just buy the shit, yeah? And then I studied the labels. And one label I did like out of all of these labels was R&S Records.
R&S, yeah?
R&S Records. Is that right?
R&S, yeah.
They were the first sound I sort of just caught my attention.
And this was hardcore, yeah?
Yeah, hardcore with a rugged sample thrown in, my champion sound.
Yeah?
What's that guy, Jared Beltram? He's the original man for me. He made me say, boy, if he can make these tunes, I can make these tunes. And this way would I be for the whole thing come from, due to the fact that I broke my leg. And I sat down with a bunch of boys, Noise Factory. Everybody know that.
Noise Factory, yeah.
James, a guy called Neil, Terry T, who's run...
Knowledge and Wisdom.
And I sat with him. He had no locks. He was the postman at the time.
Yeah, actually, big up Soldier, Terry T, Peter Banster.
That's what, these are the guys, Terry T was there.
Because we've actually had them up here as well, man.
Neil.
And them man know a lot, you know what I mean?
Yeah, and Neil, a guy called Neil. So Wes wasn't there at the time, so we was doing our thing. They knew that I had the knowledge of the sounds due to the fact that I knew about the warehouse. So they were like, they had the breaks. So, and they know how to put the music together. So it's like a combination of me in the studio, know what I wanted. They know what they wanted to do, so we
and you brung that together.
And because I had the rave, the name already, put that label out, IBIZA Records. It's just a perfect thing. Why not?
Yeah,
everybody knows my name, so might as well.
The label was, to be fair, and be right. You know what I mean? It was a massive label.
Well,
I've
so
got
much
tunes indoors.
And I put out a lot. It became a business. It became a business now. And just spit them out, man. Bang, 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 bang. But I'll tell you why I was doing that. There's a reason why, because at the particular time when there's a guy called Martin Streatham, right, South London. Now, he was going over to a place called Germany and getting all the stuff you hear from German, right, that German label, all that German sound you lot was getting. Happy hardcore, we never die. All them hardcore beats were coming out of Germany, Belgium, right? I goes, yeah, Mr. And I'll never forget him, Mr. Music Man, they called him. He would come over in his Porsche and he'd see what's going on. He was doing his shit, right? Because it's all part of the network, yeah? They would have their called Euro Trash coming over.
What, they bring that whole sound over, yeah?
Well, that sound, that Euro sound, they were pumping a lot of that Euro shit coming into Britain. and because after a while, the American sound started to fade away. It started to die off.
Well, you're talking about the whole Chicago
that music scene started to die because the scene started to split. Yeah, the house scene went that way. So remember, it's from house, Chicago house music. The scene started to split. And the reason why it started to split is because more and more British people was doing more and more rave. You got people like Jarvis, you got Energy. The rave scene started, the culture of this rave scene. More and more people were starting to rave. The whole nation's on it now. So it's like the whole thing became a big, it's like, I can explain, it's like became
a craze,
a
yeah?
craze.
Yeah.
Like, everybody's raving now. Oh, I've done the raving already, so I don't need to be raving. I'm just part
So now
of it.
it's you can look at it from a business strategy, like you've been there before it even kicked off in the UK, so
That's right.
you've got knowledge of how it all works. You've moved on to the record kind
That's
of things
right.
now.
And reason being, because I started to really understand it, we need to pump this scene. This is a scene here, and we need to pump it, right? And pump it with tunes.
Because
And
if I'm correct, I believe the police, I think top police actually said this was all going to be a phase.
Well, control the music.
Yeah.
It can never be a phase. Kill the music, they kill the scene. Yeah, as long as there's a music, there's a scene. That's why you're all here today.
This is why this is invented, MP3 and all that.
Why are we all sitting in this room and having a chat? Well, because of what? For the music, it's a scene. It's a part of your culture. That's why it's become. That's why you got studios in here. It's part of a scene. You're part of a culture. I know this was going to happen. You know, you got to have vision. I didn't just sleep and wake up and have a dream. I got vision, probably. You know, you got to look at the vision, how long it takes to get to the vision. I knew all this was going to happen because at the end of the day, the internet's involved now. We never had that before.
Like, what do you feel about that? What do you feel of the scene today?
Hear what, right? Listen to what. Because I bought computers, I had my first Atari sequencer, and look what's happening now. You got plugins, you got this.
Yeah, you don't even need to touch that on a Mac, do you? Really?
The Mac wasn't even invented then. Right, so I bought my first Mac, my first Mac, and look at now, I got my towers, I got this, you got that. So our Mac's moved on within the music industry. It's grown. Every year they come up with a new thing with the music industry, and every day they come up with a new program. Cubase was the lick. Everybody, if you got a Cubase, you got the machine running, bruv. And now there's no more Cubase running anymore. You've got Pro Tools, you got Logic, you got
Reason,
you got all these programs now. There was only one program at the time, it was Cubase, and that was the lick. And you got to try to get that Cubase to sync with your Akai and try to do more samples, because there's no fucking computer, brother. Just old-time machines we're running. But we'll making music from these machines.
So it was a lot of mostly like thinking outside the box then, basically.
Constantly learning the tools, what we've got, understand what we're doing, and come up with a new beat, and understand the machinery, right? When I learned the machinery with the boys, I understand about business, because it became a business way of life for me. You need a platform. Every music and every scene needs a platform. Without a scene...
What do you mean by that? Sorry.
Okay, well, I'm going a bit far, right? Do you mean a scene, no scene can work without music. So,
no, of course not.
So you got a garage scene.
It's a movement, isn't it?
Well, you got a garage scene now. Got a drum and bass scene. Got dubstep.
Grime.
Grime. Because it's form of a scene. And because the people go out, you listen to the music, you make the music for the scene, and I'm here, this is me. And that's how a scene developed. So the kids, now you've learned that.
Well, is that what happened with house and hardcore then?
Everybody.
House is there, hardcore's there,
Yeah.
people are split.
Split. You all come from the same channel, but we're all splitting. And what I always say this, I mean, when I say the same channel, the easy way to describe it is like a tree. You grow from the root as one, but you all split it for different branches. All music is one, right? We're nicking music from each other genre. Like dubstep, if you listen to dubstep now, that's what I like. They're nicking, what they've done now is smart. The people who's making dubstep, you got to imagine this. They've now done this. And if you understand dubstep, you understand music, right? They now took 20 years of my life and squashed it on a record in 3 minutes. Reason, you hear snippets. I know that tune. That's from then. If you know tunes, you start to realise, I know that tune. I know where they got that from. And so that's what they're doing. They're recycling the old stuff. And if you know your shit, you understand what the dubstep is all about.
We're talking about that because obviously, like, the grime scene's just come out of nowhere and they're smashing it. You know what I mean? You got to pay your respect to the grime scene.
That's right.
The dubstep scene at the moment is smashing it.
Right.
Right. Drum and bass.
Well, you see, you understand this, right?
Jungle. Why?
It's splitting. The word of the split. It's going back. From out of the hardcore come jungle, because I'm a hardcoreist. It started off hardcore, it started off, you see how the music's changing now, the pattern of the music. From hardcore, from Chicago house to hard house, and the hard house boys went, and then the acid house, and it's split now. That scene's going that way, the hard house scene's going that way, the acid, they're going that way.
You can see where that's because it's fidget house now, isn't it?
And we're going this way. The reason being, because people like me was fucking around with the music, i.e. we're taking music, because you've got to understand how it works. Me was fucking around with the music scene because I understood the scene. The scene was moving because we had people like Mr. Music Man, like going back to Mr. Music Man. Mr. Music Man was controlling the scene by his music, pumping us loads of the music from Streatham. Martin was telling me what was going on. He was driving over in his van, picking up these tunes and bringing them back into the British market.
This is to Germany and coming back.
Going back over the Europe train and driving back, and you have a truckload of these tunes. It would go to, you know what? Back in the days, there was over, I say, about 3,000 record shops selling hardcore music at that time. So he would go in his van and he would go to all these record shops around the country, and the kids are picking up on it. Yeah, this is the new stuff, man. You listen to this. Watch this. Hardcore from Germany. That Belgian
So that was
sound.
another craze
that
come in.
That was going on. I said, we can't let him dominate the British market because it's a culture of music in it's our field.
Yeah,
it's
of
Britain,
course.
And it's ours. Why we get this German man nicking all our money? So who is doing? That's how I saw it. I said, he can't be doing that. That's how I saw it. Okay. So at the time, I said, well, let's make this label and trying to. So and I had the guy.
And this is with Terry T and all that,
T,
yeah?
Cause I understand the music, so we were sampling bits from there and there. But what we done, we only sampled the German stuff and put our reggae influence underneath the bottom, like the reggae what we know, the reggae bass lines, the kick drum from from America. We was doing the breaks, learning nicking breaks and speeding up the breaks.
So you was taking bits from all different parts of the world
and pumping on my little 900 Akai 950 sampler. That's all we was doing, and put it on the sequence and flipping it and then mixing it down. And that's where people like Music House came along. People got the dub plates. This is where all you're seeing right now, Music House and JTS. We cut your dubs. If you know about music, you know you got to cut your dub. But I went there, no one knew what they were doing. I was just learning the game myself, going to the pressing block, pressing up your first 1,000 records.
You was pressing records as well?
Yeah, I learned the whole game. I learnt the whole 9 yards. And my first 1,000 record I took it out and I went to Green Lanes, Haringey, Music Power in Green Lanes. A guy called Chris and Mr. Music Power in Ilford. They had 2 shops at the time. And I was going there and pumping my tunes down there, right? I was selling for me, see what happens. And kids were coming in, yeah, what's this? New one. And they were playing it, and that's how it all started. And I could see they were buying it. So that's why I met him. And I went around my first round. Now I've done your shop, and I go, let me drive around myself to the shops and go, there's my records. And that's what my man from Streatham was doing.
So you went in, because RUNGTINGZ, you was running a record shop yourself as well. So you walked into RUNGTINGZ shop.
And dropped off my first box of records for him. I go, tell me how this one went. And then when I came back, he goes, it's #1. It's top of the chart, mate. It's cleaned up, sold out. You got any more? And that's how me and him met. And I just kept on doing it. Everywhere I went, all my stuff was selling fast. So I had to keep this machinery going. I said, it's working. And it just kept on. And as we got good with the music, we started to change the music. We started putting rugged influence in it. We started giving a different sound. And my brother, Top Buzz, now they were formed.
Is that your brother,
yeah,
Top Buzz?
That's how my name came. We control...
He's sick producer, man.
No, but we control the scene. That's what we don't. We had Top Buzz, so we had our own empire DJs like Jason K, Mikey B, and my brother Top Buzz. We all used to run the whole scene.
Mikey B as well,
Mikey B. Yeah, Mikey B was Top Buzz before he went Dream Team. You see the branches split. Yeah, it's splitting off. Top Buzz is Jason K, Mikey B.
Oh, what? Top Buzz ain't even a person, it's a crew.
It's a free crews, and they were the biggest DJs up the north, and they're from London. They were flying around in helicopters. A lot of people didn't know, running warehouses. Again, we was controlling the scene. Behind it, and also in front. We had DJs, and I used to pump my tunes to them. Just pump them. You go all around the world, and that's how I got to know Groove Rider and Jumper Jump. I got to know the DJs, and I got books from '89, all the DJs from that era on my book. I still got that book to this day, all their addresses to this day.
Yeah?
And I could tell you, Carl Cox had him.
Yeah, well,
Danny Foster.
It was strange to find out Carl Cox was actually part of our team.
There's the whole. They all started from the one tree, and for everybody split off and done their own thing.
That's amazing, man. There's a lot to take in. I hope you got that. Bloody hell, man.
Well, all I'm trying to do, I'm not cramming it all in for you guys. I'm sure, because it's like parts of my life flickering. And same with dubstep, it's like that. When I hear tunes, I hear flickering. I know all them tunes that they've done.
Well, what would you think of it? Because obviously you're part of a jungle scene.
That's right.
You and certain guys are what it is today, you know what I mean?
Of course.
So what would you say? Would you say dubstep's ripping us off?
No. You know what? No, I wouldn't say that at all.
Because there's this whole big controversy of everyone.
I don't really care what anyone says because everybody's ripping off everybody else. So where did you get that beat? You took that beat from then, speeded it up and turned it this way and done it that way and threw it through a machine and said it's your beat. It's not yours. You buy your sampler, it's nothing. Eamon from jazz. It's a jazz beat and the man speeded it up, right? And now he's called it Eamon. So come on, you know where it originally come from. Everybody's nicking, and that's why the thing recycle. You recycle, you make a new sound, you go with it, kid. I don't really care because you want to take my bits and sample it. So be it, because I've done the same. It's not about, don't try to, A lot of people, I made my beats, I done that. Yeah, but you sampled it. It's all about sampling.
Well, that's why in Jamaica there's no copyright, is there?
Well, it's none. You just have to get... Music has to move on, right? It's how you structure it and how you how you come across with it. Grime, they come across and then they delivered it with their own vocal, their own sound. It's them. They're calling it grime. Dubstep is taking bits from here and in the melting pot, and they got a sound. Drop it down to 142 BPM. So be it. You know, there's no controversy. Everybody got to do what they got to do.
All right, that's cool, man. Big up Paul IBIZA once again. If you've got any questions unanswered as well, get them in. I will get them out to the guys throughout the whole show. But we're just going to keep on going on. Big up Teflon saying, big up lads, big up all the Shadow Demon crew. A few more chats as well, but when these guys get up and do their thing, we will definitely get involved and get your messages out there. There's millions as well. Big up everyone in the chat box as well. It's all popping off. Thank you for coming, gentlemen. Right, let's move forward. Obviously, we've heard a bit about where you've come from, a bit about where our bloody scene has come from as well. Let's have it right.
That's right.
Poor old RUNGTINGZ is sitting there. He looks tired, man. You want to get involved yet? That's cool, man. All right, let's go on, give it to RUNGTINGZ. How did you get involved with Paul IBIZA, and what is your commitment to the scene today?
Well, as Paul said, I was running a record shop in Romford called Boogie Times.
Boogie Times, yeah?
Yeah, which is the home of suburban-based records. And that was run by a guy called Dan Donnelly. So while he was running the label, I was running the shop. People was coming in like Paul with their tunes. And, you know, we was just selling them over the counter. And
when Paul come in with this new sound, obviously it was new to you as well.
That's right, because before that, as Paul was saying, there was a lot of music coming in from Belgium. And as he said, the label Music Man, which was the guy that ran that, I think his name was Frank the Wolf. So he's the guy that was coming over with all the music, and you had another...
This guy in Streatham, yeah?
No. The guy from Streatham was a distributor, and he had a shop called Dance Floor Records. So,
okay.
So he would be going over to Belgium, getting all the tunes from labels like, as he said, Music Man, another label called Hitman, R&S Records, and a few other labels, and they was bringing over this sound, which is the heavy kick drums.
And these are foreign labels, yeah?
They're all foreign labels, but the sound then was a lot of kick drums and a lot of industrial noises. So it's a bit like, yeah, very, very hard. So, but before that, it was more, as Paul said, the Detroit house sound. So
how did the UK take this?
Well, they was loving it. Yeah. They was raving, but as Paul says, we're raving to other people's music. So from '88,
so you thought, hang on a minute, this has got to stop.
That's right.
And then that's when you come with your stuff, and then that's when you link RUNGTINGZ.
That's
yeah?
right.
Real to real.
Yeah.
All right, cool, man. Big up, Paul. They can't hear you.
Because yeah, we need two mics in there.
We're on a budget now, man. There's 2 mics.
but
this ain't Radio 1.
But as Paul was saying, in the early days there wasn't that many labels or producers. What's happening? I mean, back then you had IBIZA Records, you had Real to Real, you had Shut Up and Dance. Yeah, Kicking Records.
Shut Up and Dance were massive. I believe the Ragga Twins released stuff on that.
That's right. You had Kicking Records. I think Peter Harris ran that. So you had a few labels back in like the early 90s. But what that was doing was shaping the scene, because the Belgian people, they wasn't using break beats. They wasn't using like nicking the hip hop samples and speeding them up.
So as UK, we've actually thought, all right, you've come in over, you've run your sound. Now we let your sound in. But we're going to take your sound.
That's right.
And we're going to bring our roots in now.
That's right. So that's where the reggae influences come in, the hip-hop influences, etc., etc., etc.
Well, talking about splits earlier, RUNGTINGZ, what happened when that happened? What happened when the UK influences started coming in with the German sound? Did it split, or did we just go smash? You want to get out on my...
Yeah. I'll put it back to Paul.
You know what happened there is that, like I said, it didn't split like the British... Underscene took it. You know what I mean? Because like Carl Cox and them, they still probably play that sort of German stuff. You know, there's still German DJs. They still play the big house scene. They still got them top European DJs.
Yeah, the house scene's massive.
Yeah, so they haven't really gone. They've just gone that way. We didn't follow that direction because we're talking about the underground, the scene. You know, that was like tie, you know, go to HMV and buy a CD, and people like Ministry of Sounds who sort of kept away from that. They went sort of commercial in a way, so they became super clubs. You know? That's where all that super club came along. Big super club, big this, big that. It was on a big helm.
Big up for that one.
So what was happening was as more records was coming out through the UK, that's when our scene started to evolve. So, as we said, it started off with a Belgium sound, heavy kick drums. Then the British producers come in and it had more reggae influences.
And this is still hardcore, yeah?
And it's still hardcore. But then, say, as the reggae influences became stronger, that's when it moved from hardcore, and then you had jungle techno. And that's where Paul comes in, and he injects.
I've heard Terry T talk about this.
That's right.
Yeah, that's what he said. He gave birth to the jungle techno. He said if you go back to the dates as well, it's the first ever label and record to have the words jungle techno. Because Big Up Shocking, he always spits it as well.
Well, I say I'm going to put it back to Paul, because at the end of the day, it's said, it's quoted, the inventor of jungle techno is IBIZA Records, Noise Factory, Paul IBIZA, and the whole crew. So I'm going to put it back to these guys, yeah?
All right, wicked, man. What is jungle techno?
Well, jungle techno is the influence of Belgium sounds with rugger bass lines. So nicking the germ, the techno sound.
And you're talking, and this is becoming the evolution of jungle.
And jungle techno. And for the word techno went and jungle stayed.
And that's when techno veered off to the left.
Veered off. We stopped using that. We stopped using that sound of techno and started becoming more, I don't know, rootsy sound. We got rid of that mad sound. And
because how did that work? Was it what? Obviously, you've brung in the ragga, right? And obviously, being a guy who's looking and seeing what kind of reaction he's getting from the crowd.
Well, you see, again, the split. I had enough. To be honest with you, and I'm going to be straight. There was like the ghetto kids. I'm dealing with the ghetto kids. I got to deal with the M25 kids, right?
Because Big Up 50 said this. He said it didn't matter if you was black, if you was white, if you was working class, if you was road, they wouldn't let you in the clubs.
Yeah.
So we had to go whereas.
Well, no, it's not so much we had to go whereas. It's that the M25, they would come. I used to call them the rich kids. People like Rob Playford, because he's one of them.
Rob Playford, I know that name.
Rob Playford from Moving Shabu label. He's
what's that, Bomb Scare and all that,
yeah,
innit?
Yeah, Helicopter.
Free Blind Mice.
Well, him,
sorry.
Rob Playford at the time, he's one of them rich kids, because I met him on his way, wanted to be, I want to be a DJ. I remember him jumping in my car and all that, around the back, little kid. But I'm trying to say, he was one of them. And now he's one of the biggest labels. But they didn't understand the scene because you got the inner city, right? And that's where they didn't understand. You got the outer, and then you got the inner city. I'm from the inner city. But I understand it out as well, because I just do them, go out and where down, learning my, get my map out, learning.
Because there was parties in Norwich and all that.
Yeah, down the motorways. I've learned England just by doing the whole of England. I know all the back roads by getting my map. There's no
You're a black taxi driver.
No tom-toms at them time. It's just bloody maps and fucking glasses. And
it's genius. Let's have it right, you know what I mean?
So that was going on in my head, but I'm talking about the inner city, and that's where jungle came from. It came from the inner city of London, like North London, okay? And people like us, we said, we've got to shape this in, because and when the jungle came about, also Jungle Splash came. You know, the Jungle Splash come, and I said, well, you got to breed a platform. Well, now you got Jungle Fever, and now let's give it Jungle Splash. But I was more on the Jungle Splash, I was more on the rugger tip end, because I was trying to be like, people like Shabba came out of that, Junior Dangerous came out of that. These are the MCs that come out of these things, you know, because we're shaping the scene. I should do so.
Highly Blessed.
Well, Highly Blessed coming out later on. That was like a MC thing. That's a never part of my life. Now. That's a never story. Right?
Because RUNGTINGZ, you're Highly Blessed.
Yeah, but he's Highly Blessed.
About that
that's the whole history just gone from one music genre there, and we keep rotating the music scene as we keep it live and fresh. So out of that split, Jungle Splash was formed. I brought in all of the artists like Top Cat and etc. and everybody grew out of that. Every DJs grew out of it, but the scene wasn't going the right direction. It was getting a bit messy with the crowd. It became a lot more blacks coming involved. It just became really too big in a monster in a way, and then we started fighting over it.
Okay, thank you for that, man. Remember, big up everyone. I will get your shouts out there. So you just have to bear with us, because also we're learning it right now as well. Once again, enough appreciations, Paul IBIZA, DJ RUNGTINGZ for coming down. We're just going to ask a few more questions, and then I believe the big man yourself, has brung some music, some new music.
Well, like I said, I've been there, done it. Like I said, with the MC thing. Again, being a producer, putting out music, and then you're getting the DJs have grown up now within the scene, and now they've got their own label. I've seen it now. They've grown. They understand.
Oh, there's labels popping up everywhere.
Everywhere. Now DJs, producers, DJs. I've seen it all. So you're like, what am I going to do? Like hiring all these DJs now and they're coming in. Because what's happening, I call it the visible pentanum. I've always called that.
What's that? The visible
pentanum. It swings. You can't see it swinging, but it's swinging. Due to the fact that when I say it's swinging, because you be the man soon. You'll be the popular man soon. You'll be the top king. You'll be the top producer. You're going to be the man. And afterward, the pendulum swings onto him. And he be the top man. And everybody gets a rub. There was top labels. I was one of them. There was top raves. I was one of them. So therefore, they're going to be top DJs. Are going to be one of them. And Andy C's now the top DJ. At the time with Carl Cox and with Groove Ride. You know, it goes like that. And the MCs now, look what I've done with the MCs. I saw that angle with the MCs. The MCs wanted to be famous. So they say, well, we don't want to be down there while all the DJs are making all the money. So therefore, they wanted to be the popular. So I came in with Shabba and Skibbity and made them powerful MCs of today. I give them that platform. I keep saying, give them the platform, and didn't back no big DJs. I bought small DJs, and they was the icons of the race. So you're going to MC Shabba and Skibbity. You're not going to see these named DJs.
Okay, so you was taking the limelight from the big DJs.
That's right.
Giving the up-and-comers a chance, throwing the up-and-comers in there.
And give them the platform. And promote it like I was back in the days. I'm a promoter. You remember, if you get who I am.
Got to think new, innit?
Yeah, think new, so I've promoted. And the reason why I've done that, because I saw the power of what...
Well, look at MC Convention, because you was a part of that, wasn't you?
Well, I'm just own it. It's mine.
Exactly.
That's right.
And I remember, what was it? I swear, Skibber and Shabba coming down in the army gear from the ceiling at Stratford Rex, man.
Right.
There's stuff like, you remember stuff like that.
Right,
you know
that's
what I'm
right.
saying?
Well, I've done that. It became a powerful tool. So we've done things because I was learning. I said, I'm going to do different things and make it. I was trying to make them into stars, pop stars, because I wanted to take it to the next level. You know, the vision.
I'm glad you just said that, because obviously we're coming to a lot of closing time now, and I want to get you guys in and involved in what you do, yeah?
Right.
I'm glad you just said that. Why... It's mad. The drum and bass scene, right? Skibber, Shabba, Shocking, Fearless. You know what I mean?
Right, all the MC, the whole lot of them.
They're stars. Andy C, to us, they're stars. But
right.
On a nationwide, massive thing, like Jungle is not up there as much as I feel I would like it to be. Why is that?
No, look. A lot of the producers stopped it. The music stopped. There's no new Jungle. You're hearing old stuff. You're hearing 94's material, that's all you're hearing, because I've stopped. I ain't done no Jungle thing. I've just stopped. And when it stopped, it will stop. It will stay where it is. It won't go no further until somebody makes a new platform for it.
So that's when it becomes old school.
That's when it becomes old school, because it stopped. If I wanted to put on, because the trip is, what I'm going to say is this. When the DJ don't show me no more respect, as a man, I'm 45, and I've been in this game a long time. When the DJs stop showing me respect and start coming with their bag of rubbish music, well, I've been there from a long time. I'm being straightforward. I don't care. I'm telling you how it is. When you lot start coming with your crap music and telling me how to run my party when I've been doing parties all my life, then I ain't doing no more fucking parties for you, because it's my money. So I stopped. So you get on with it. So what's happening? They're getting on with it. And the DJs are producing their own material. So they've got a scene, they've got to keep their scene alive, otherwise they'll die. They can't make Jungle
it's
become
like
more
divide
powerful.
and conquer, man. Because
of course.
It's like to be a good DJ. Well, it's mad. It's nuts. The scene is nuts today. It's like to be booked to go to a rave to do your dance, right?
Right.
You got to be producing your sound to play that.
That's
yeah?
right. Well, hear what I'm going to say to you. What,
that's wrong in my eyes.
Well, hear what I'm going to say to you. What? Tom, Dick, and Harry can book all these DJs. So can you. So how good is my party? It's the same.
It's the same lineup all year round.
Just a different name called Tommy's Rave. And my name's called Paul's Rave. But it's the same DJs. But what the DJs gonna do, they know what's going on. So they're producers. They can control the scene. So they control what you're hearing. If they want to play no ruggo tunes, they don't play no ruggo tunes. They kill it dead. They kill Jungle because they can't have Jungle coming back through the scene when it was the powerful thing in '94. A lot of people got brushed.
Well, that's why I give it to the Knowledge and Wisdom crew, because Soulja and Terry C are still banging stuff out there that is could be referred to. Like when I hear it, I think this is old school. No, ain't this is new.
Well, to me, because I'm a real junglist, all right, and I've been in the game for a while. I've done all this, like I've done my apprenticeship, in other words, right? So I was mucking around with like people like Shugga.
YTS, yeah.
Yeah, well, of course. So I'm mucking around with people like Shugga. I leave the scene alone because the jungle's a thing that I leave it alone, right? Let's see how it goes. He ain't gonna go anywhere because they don't understand it. You gotta understand jungle. Jungle didn't just pop out of nowhere. Jungle means a fusion of music.
Well, this is why we bring you guys onto the show to help
understand
people
jungle music is a fusion of music. You know how far jungle goes back? And you got to get a little bit of history for me. Jungle goes back to the 1930s, called jungle jazz.
Yeah?
Yeah? First jungle music was 1930. Fusion of music. When people didn't know what they were doing with the jazz, they go, well, it's like music, man. It's like you go into a forest and hear birds, but they're all in harmony. It's called fusion of music, all right? So when the jazz hit America at that particular time, it was a fusion of music.
Because it's quite upbeat, in it, jazz?
Yeah, but it's a fusion of music. And then it's moved on to 1975. Jungle, again, came about. James Brown, 1970, called Jungle Grooves.
Yeah?
Well, come on, this is the history of jungle. And then it come the Jungle Brothers on the hip-hop scene, okay? Jungle is evolving, it does. It's a fusion of music. So when it came and when I was in my studio, what was I doing? I was putting music, fusion, different quotes of music into one thing and became jungle. That's where the word jungle come from in my eyes, because that's the word. And a lot of people talk, yeah, jungle. What's the meaning of it, brother? Don't tell me about jungle we don't understand it, brother. It's a way of life. Yeah, and it became a fusion of music because it came a black artist music. It is black. It's a fusion of it. But when we hear it, the sounds. Because remember, most of black people at that particular time couldn't play no instruments. They was all learning by feel. We didn't have no one writing music for us back in there. Those days, no one write music. You just bang your drum and he bang that and you do that. And that's where you got like people like great Davis jazz players. These players were wicked because they understand fusion of music, my friend. And when you understand music, then you understand jungle. That's all it is. And now I said to myself, right, let's see where it goes from him. Because drum and bass is jungle.
All right, big up, man.
Yeah, of course it is. It's just all you've done is speed up the beats. I know what you're doing. I understand the drum and bass. I can know what you're doing. I don't like it. It's got no life, no shelf. It just makes a lot of noise, and then it'll die. And then you got to invent something else. You got to do this. You got to do that. You got trying to keep inventing stuff. So drum and bass is just going round in a vicious circle.
Do you think that's what it is at the moment? Why we ain't branching out to like mainstream music?
No, because no vocals on it. There's no one singing on it.
Well, do you know what? Big up Curse again on this one. Actually, like he said to me, he said the exact same thing. He went, you know that jungle tune? I went, what jungle tune? And I couldn't say anything. And he went silent. And I went, well, what? And he was like, dun, dun, dun. He went, I have to do that to you because there's no vocals in our music. There's nothing in our music.
Nothing in the music, bruv. And jungle went national. Remember, it went number 5 in the national charts.
What with?
With Genuine Levy.
Oh, yeah.
Rank record.
That was on the box.
Because it had vocals on it, yeah? There's someone saying something, so you can add, it's a visual. So you can see, you can buy it and so on and so. DNBs are nice. It's a scene. It's it's a rave scene.
It is jungle though. We have come from.
It come from jungle, but like again, it's a branch because jungle's here, and you've come out of '94 because drum and bass was there, but it wasn't quite there. It started going. Them boys started making like
like Warhead.
Yeah, they started branching out because you got happy hardcore was still going. People like Slipmat. That happy hardcore scene didn't die. That's the never scene. You know, that's happy hardcore now because happy hardcore came out the rave scene, but it came out, didn't go jungle, it went happy hardcore. And that we didn't want that because it had no bass line, just like boom, 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 boom. Just trying to keep that scene going. I said, white glove scene. I'm not on that. You know, you check, that's the scene. I said, I'm not on that. Because that's the rich kids around the counties. That's the happy hardcore scene. That's what's running, the smart one that still pop their pills. But jungle's a different sort of scene. It's a culture, it's an inner city scene. And that's what I like because it's a London thing. It really is a London
like the
thing.
tune.
Yeah, it is the London thing. And because of that, how I look at that, you can't kill it now. Something's grown. You're there. You can't kill it. Something's come out of it. It's a scene, part of it. What do? Run off and leave it? And when you invent, it's like you're inventing a car, but you're running off and leaving it. Someone else comes along and starts driving and say, well, I've done it all. but it doesn't. So you can't leave it. It's hard to leave because it's passion for me anyway.
All right, that's wicked. Thank you, Paul IBIZA, DJ RUNGTINGZ. Just had to stop you there because I wanted you to answer 2 more questions, and then we'll get you guys up there to do your thing. What can we see coming from Paul IBIZA, Highly Blessed, RUNGTINGZ? What can we see coming from you guys in the next couple of years?
Well, what we've now decided, we've done the MC thing, we've done the rave scene, we've done the whole 9 yards. Yes.
What's next?
The next move for us lot now, me, RUNGTINGZ, and I got a Highly Blessed family. What we've done, we've gone deep into the jungle. Now I'm fusing more sounds that you've not heard before. And I'm going.
Are we going to hear some of
that?
that?
You're going to hear it now. We've got the new sound of jungle. Yeah, this is the new sound of jungle. We're not talking about the old school, because I'm not, we're going back. You've got to study music, and I've studied music.
Oh, so there's another split happening now?
Of course, the real jungle. Well, that's why I say I'm going deep into the jungle, and you lot got to come into there and see what's, you're going to hear some, because all them tunes you're hearing, all them vocal, all them rugged samples you're hearing, we only give you a tip of the iceberg. The tip. There's more than that.
All right, that's cool, man.
There's a lot more. There's deeper than that.
I just want to say to all the listeners out there, you heard it from the man himself. He's just explaining about the evolution of music. In about 5 minutes, literally, you're going to hear the new sound of jungle. Now, I'm really intrigued to hear this, man. All right? Yeah. So make sure you keep it locked, man, because that is big. And remember where you heard this first. The Heavy Artillery Show, fatbeats.co.uk, Thursday, 9 to 11. Last thing... before, if we can get you to sign the Heavy Artillery T-shirt, gentlemen. The last thing from both of you, what message would you give to the youth of today?
I'll say, stay focused. If you believe in something, do it. Simple as that. That's all I've got to say. If you've got a vision, just follow it. Don't just start something, lose your faith and think, oh, you know what, I've had enough, and give up. Stick to your guns and just, go with the flow, and it will take you wherever you want it to go, Simple as that.
Big ups, RUNGTINGZ. Right. Paul IBIZA.
Like I said earlier, the pendulum, it'll be your turn. That visual pendulum will be your turn. So if you're doing whatever you're doing and you believe in what you're doing, you will get there. Because everybody gets a rub. You know what I mean? So it'll be your time. It might not happen now. I remember Andy C when he was 14. Look at him now. I remember when I first saw Andy C on my decks, he was 14. And look at the kid now. So therefore, it will happen to you. Believe in whatever music it is. I don't care what it is. Reggae, soul, jazz, whatever you love, do it. Do it, because it comes from here, bruv.
All right. Thank you, Paul IBIZA. DJ RUNGTINGZ, Hitman, round of applause. Thank you, gentlemen. Like I said, if we could sign the Heavy Artillery T-shirt. Hitman, take us away, please.
You are now in tune to the sound of DJ Fully Equipped and DJ Hitman.
All of the junglers then, big up.
And junglettes. I mean, man, this one I'm gonna make you dance and sweat. You didn't hear nothing yet? Let me someone say. See? This one for the ladies. This one for my ladies. And I'm a raving crew. Yeah. I'm gonna say, yeah. We're gonna rock, we're gonna have a good time tonight. Yeah. We're gonna shock, I'm gonna make you feel alright. Yeah. We're gonna rock, we're gonna shock, we're gonna have a good time tonight. Give me the sunset. We're gonna rock, we're gonna shock, we're gonna vibe them feel alright. So dance to the music. come over the beat. Listen to the jungle, to my bass a beat. Pull up the selector, the tune sound sweet. If I see the happy, then put it up and repeat. All the ladies in the place, live it wide up the waist. And them light up your split from a high grade of lights. Listen now, just sing this song with no style and grace. Yeah, me my selector, take your time, don't hate. Slow down the bass. We're gonna rock, we're gonna rock, we're gonna rock, we're gonna have a good time tonight. What I even say? We're gonna shock, we're gonna shock, we're gonna shock. I'm gonna make you feel alright. What I even say? We're gonna rock, we're gonna shock, we're gonna rock, we're gonna have a good time tonight. What I even say? We're gonna rock, we're gonna shock, we're gonna rock, we're gonna shock, we're gonna rock, we're gonna shock. Demolition man never rock it up and me nah stop. We're gonna rock it up for the people. Coulda white or black, coulda white or black. You coulda slim or fat, coulda just buy a house and live in a country flat. I don't care who you are, you coulda short or tall, coulda poor like me or rich from football, coulda live on the streets, I'm out full of white squall. I'm gonna make you dance tonight. You better say it. We're gonna rock, we're gonna shock, we're gonna have a good time tonight. What I'ma say? We're gonna rock, we're gonna shock, we're gonna rock. I'm gonna make you feel alright. What I'ma say? We're gonna rock, we're gonna rock, we're gonna rock, we're gonna have a good time tonight. What I'ma sing? We're gonna shock, we're gonna shock, we're gonna shock. I'm gonna blow the place like dynamite. And now, wow, wow, wow.
Mic check, 1, 2, mic check. You're locked into the Heavy Artillery Show every Thursday from 9 to 11. Much appreciations going to the Runtings and the Paul IBIZA for thank you for coming down once again, gentlemen. It's been a pleasure. It's been a lesson. You're locked in, stay locked. Don't forget, these gentlemen have come with their own sound. They're calling it New Jungle. Remember where you heard it first.
Rainbow country, rainbow country, rainbow country, rainbow, rainbow country, rainbow country, rainbow country. Rainbow, na 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 na
Right, once again, you're locked into the Heavy Artillery Show, myself, fully equipped, and the Hitman. This is some of the new jungle that the gentleman was talking about earlier. Hope you've enjoyed.
I can't refuse it. What to be gotta be. Like dancing, dance 'cause we are free. I've got my home in the promised land. I feel like go home. Can't you understand? Na 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 na.
Rastafari. God bless.
You're tuned to the IBIZA, giving it to you live. This is the Jungle Dub Show. Going out to all the people out there locked on. Make it wicked, you know? Just giving you the new sound of the Jungle Dub dubstep. It's how we do it down at Camden Rock, Kentish Town. Just behind the Sainsbury's. Want to see you down there, bro.
Rastafari.
Pardon? Keeping it real. The real sound of the jungle. Keeping it real. If you remember the days, back in the day, we keeping it real, underground style. Keep it rocking, you know? This we call jungle dub. This is the new sound of the jungle dub. So if you like the dub sound, this is dub it out, you know, warehouse style. And it's the back in the day style. Here the jungle style. Here we go, here we go, here we go. All these samples are coming from home, back home. Yeah? Deep in the jungle, these are from original artists. These are the real artists that we're getting back home in Jamaica. All the real sound then. You know, so it's not samples, these are real songs. Yeah, real songs. And every song we're putting out is a meaning. You know, we're getting a different sort of, I'm going down the roots road, roots and culture. Direction, so we know what we're doing. The sound of the jungle. And the message we're giving out, we want direction. Where we're going with the music. What he said, if you can't hear me, you go wrong. On the mighty job. And in the ear, man. Wicked, big up the you do your shouts, bruv. All the Coventry boys, the mad professors from Coventry, is that right? The dub professors. Sorry boys, I'm trying to get it right, alright? I don't like being an MC, I just like promoting music. Yeah. It's all fun, it's all good, it's all vibes. Cause it's real and it's live.
Well, this is dedicated to the Most High. Oh, you mean the I survive? Come and see some guy going in the wrong direction, you know. Me don't know them plan. No. Tell them, yo. Tell them fill up the Almighty One. I'm waiting me guidance and protection. And him and me, him and me destination. But
But who now want to hear me, them certainly gone wrong. Well, tell them fill up the Almighty One. I'm making me guidance and protection. And him and me him and me destination. But who now want to hear me, them certainly gone wrong. Well,
It'll be Sizzler. Sizzler.
Once I appreciation, as he is the creator of creation. That to me encompass when everything comes second. But some guy now overstand and go take the wrong plan. I'm happy ask them, make them not praise the great one. Coming like them walking at the footsteps of Satan. Boy, I mix and a mingle with corruption. So see they know them live a life in a fear destruction. But tell them we love the Almighty One. I'm with me guidance and protection. And them have me here and the destination. But who know I fear me, they certainly gone wrong. Well, tell them we love the Almighty One. I'm with me guidance.
It goes out to all my ganja smokers.
And them have me here and the destination. But who know I fear me, they certainly gone wrong.
Yeah, mic check, 1, 2.
1, 2, 1, 2.
Once again, massive appreciation. Thank you, Paul.
Yeah.
Thank you, RUNGTINGZ, for coming down with the artillery show inside.
Yeah.
And what they're witnessing right now is this jungle dub, yeah? The new dub, yeah?
The new sound.
And is this being released in the future on IBIZA Records?
Yeah, next year, late next year, very late next year. Very late.
That's big, man.
Yeah.
Right, a massive shout out going to Jamal. Hold tight the Teflon. All the Shadow Demon crew. Big up the Pack Soda Sly. Big up Charmaine. Also big up Ben. Hold tight Heather. Big up Jack. Hold tight the London Louis. Big up the Devastate. Hope you're recording this. Shout out to the Jack Bristow. All the Egham Surrey crew. Remember, let us know where you're going this weekend as well. Where can they catch some of your parties in the future, Paul?
We've got a monthly thing happening at Camden every month. You hear me? Yeah? 1, 2. Yeah, we've got a monthly session every Saturday, second Saturday of every month in Camden. And our next one's this Saturday coming.
In Camden, yeah?
Camden, yeah. Round the back of Sainsbury's.
Round the back of Sainsbury's, yeah?
Like a warehouse, little warehouse. Nice.
Big up, man. DJ RUNGTINGZ in session right about now. Big up the Ross, Soul Title, the Bristol gang. Hold tight Jamal once again. Big all the South London crew. Hold tight the Grey Torex. Big up Andy.
Wait the town and tell the people about the musical disc coming your way.
We say remix this, yeah? Yeah?
Jungle Star. Get to know it. Jungle Dub. Here we go.
No.
That's nasty, man. We say Hitman, he's shaking the leg in the corner, yeah? Huh? You know why that works, man? It's subtle, but dangerous as well.
It's a vibe thing, you know? Yeah, it's a vibe thing. It's not going mad again. It's a vibe thing, bruv. You know, it's cool now. What a vibe, it's a big system. Bang it. This goes out to all my weed smokers. I'm a jungle dubbers. I'm a jungle steppers. We're gonna step now, yeah? Just nod your head, man, and just step.
Is that how it's done, yeah? raves today.
Well, man, it's a bit manic, man. That's what we're fighting. Yeah? Wicked sound of the jungle dub.
Servers popping off like mad right about now as well. Big everyone locked in, locked on. Heavy artillery business. This week's special guest, DJ RUNGTINGZ and the one like the Paul IBIZA. Don't worry, this will be put up onto YouTube and then the Facebook page near you. Right, the server is absolutely blowing up, right? And we've had to take precautions in this situation. So if you can't get your messages read out on there, call the phone line number, which is 07583 446 262.
We'll all have to grab one day, yeah?
Once again, we got all the people coming through. The system is froze. Get through on the mobile, which is 07583 446 262. Let us know what you're feeling, the vibes, people. Let us know what it's saying. New music coming from Paul IBIZA, DJ RUNGTINGZ, IBIZA Records. They're calling it Jungle, New Jungle. Let us know if you're feeling it or not. Let us know what it's saying. It's got me vibes in inside. What can we tell the people that have got ideas and want to get their kind of their jungle, new jungle over to you?
We've got a Jungle Flash page. Just post it on Jungle Flash page on Facebook.
On Facebook, yeah?
Yeah, you find us on there, no problem. Or just put in Google Highly Blessed, you'll find us. Highly Blessed Group, you'll find us. We're everywhere. Highly Blessed Group, Jungle Flash, Paul IBIZA, anywhere, just press it, we're there.
Alright, wicked, man.
Yeah. So many ways you can find me now, so many ways.
You're well hard man to get hold of.
Pardon?
I said you're a very hard man to get hold of.
That's right, that's right.
Out to the Devastate, outside the Emma. Once again out to the Jack Bristow.
This is the future of jungle. We're not going backwards, we're going forwards. And this is called Jungle Step or Jungle Dub.
Jungle Dub or Jungle Step, yeah?
Whatever you want to call it.
It's a movement, yeah?
It's a movement. It's a vibes thing. all about the beats, bruv. All about your beats, bruv, and where you're coming from.
Praises to the King.
Now we're going deep. We're going so deep into the jungle. Here we go. We're going deep into the jungle now. Here we go.
To my Lord and Savior. Oh yes, I give thanks to my Lord, my God and King.
We got everyone on the private phone calls locked in outside the mark. Don't forget, if I'm not reading your messages out, the software is blowing up right about now. Get through on 07583 446262.
The sound of the jungle dub.
Praises to the King, my Lord and Savior.
Have you ever seen jungle music? It's a lot of reggae influence.
That's the heartbeat.
What do they think about it in Jamaica?
Well, they love it.
Do they love it, yeah?
They get it. It's like, strong. It just makes the music fun. They love it.
Praises to the King.
Outside management inside, outside the Windy Dabber.
I give praises to the King.
Yeah. Never.
I give praises to the King.
What's that t-shirt you got on? You know that. They're an Arsenal fan.
I'm a gooner.
Right, once again I want to big up Fat Man D as well. Don't forget, this Saturday, Birmingham Custom Factory, the Fat Man D's birthday bash, presented by Music Hurts, Bio Beats. Let us know if you're going there, it should be a big one. Congratulations to the contest winners last week. Greg Simmons from Bath and DJ Vital Jack Lee from Birmingham. Use your guest list wisely. Once again, if you can't get your shots for that, system is popping off right about now. Paul IBIZA and the DJ RUNGTINGZ. Outside the Daz McKenna, big older Nottingham man. So what is the atmosphere in your raves when people are playing this?
They're just dancing.
They're just
dancing and vibes. It's a vibes thing, you know. And it's peaceful, peace and love, because it's a rhythm culture. So you know this, if you study the music, You understand what I'm trying to promote? Love. I'm tired of going raising people fighting over there and man punching them over there and pure manning of the place and too much aggressive. It's too aggressive.
It is. Drum and bass is very aggressive, man. You have to admit that.
Too aggressive, and I don't come out to be aggressive. You know, I come to be peace and love, unity, and that's what it's all about. So I'm more on the roots side. That's why I promote the roots vibe, because it's like peace and love. When you go to them big rare house parties or big way in the fields, they play roots and culture in the big fields, and they're just off it. They're off.
Well, when I spoke to DJ Soldier before, and he said that when he goes over to Europe, a lot of people want to hear this sound. And he said that when a lot of drum and bass DJs go over there, they don't get the same reaction from the crowd, so that they have to play there.
See, the funny thing, yeah, you gotta understand, we all come from Africa. All of us. It's been tested. So we all got that black vibe, that is all in our soul, bro. And you're feeling the music. I know, you know, the truth be known.
Look at him, man, all buzzing.
Doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what colour you are. We all come from Africa.
No, that's true. Very true.
Yeah, I mean, so, and because we all feeling the same. And that's what jungle music is all about. It's a feeling the vibes thing. Not aggressive. I don't want to be aggressive. Peace, bro. Peace. Love, you know what I mean? I don't care what colour you are. Rave, brother. Rave.
Big ups, Paul IBIZA in the building. DJ RUNGTINGZ.
Now this one is jungle dub. This goes out to my man Shaka. Love you boys, must go to a sound system called Shaka. Just Shaka goes out to him. That's where D.J'S got the sound from. Shaka, yeah. That's where the bow sound used to come from Shaka. There's a sound.
Sorry, say that again. Who's Shaka?
Remember, there's a sound today.
A sound system.
Yeah, it's a sound system. The man's 60 years old and he's still playing to this day.
Big sound system.
Big sound system, and he still plays to this day. The man is a 60-year-old man. And he's got a following, 1,000 people following him. Black, white, Chinese, you know, it's ram.
Rastafari.
And that's where D.J'S got the sound from.
What, the actual valve sound system? And that's a big sound system valve.
Now we've got the same sound. Goes out to Shaka. Jump.
What, we're talking about Josh Shaka, yeah?
Shaka.
Yeah, man, yeah. I needed to know that because you said Shaka, you know what I mean?
Yeah, Shaka, man, the man.
No, I know about that, man.
Yeah, the sound, man. Vibe.
Big up the Paul IBIZA.
Yeah.
This is why HITMAN don't get the mic, you know. This is why HITMAN don't get the mic.
Hey. DJ RUNGTINGZ selector right about now. You're locked into the Heavy Artillery Show with myself, DJ HITMAN, and the Fully Equipped. Special guest inside, Paul IBIZA and DJ RUNGTINGZ. Systems going overload.
Rastafari. 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 Rastafari.
Showing people the vibe.
That's good there, that's good. That's all good. It's all good.
We're here to entertain.
That's right. Now you hear the sound of jungle dub. From Paul IBIZA and DJ RUNGTINGZ. You can get us on Jungle Splash. You can get us on Facebook. And you also can get us on Google.
Rastafari.
Highly best music group. Goes out to all you listeners, all you youngsters out there. We are the original Camden Rock on a Saturday, we're down there playing the sound, you know? The jungle dub sound. Come down to Camden Rock on the 11th, Kennestown Road behind Sainsbury's. Get me and myself, DJ RUNGTINGZ, Mad Ash, and the crew. Give you the sound of jungle dub.
Rastafari. Rastafari. Rastafari.
Hold tight the Daz McKenna.
Rastafari.
Hold tight the Nottingham crew. Hold tight DJ Devastate.
Rastafari.
Hold tight the Ben Heather. Hold tight the Egan Massive. Hold tight the Teflon. Hold tight the Paxo. Hold tight Sly.
Rastafari.
Hold tight Shady.
Rastafari.
Alright, don't they want rewinds? Don't they vibe? Don't they get involved, huh? Come on. I want some rewinds on this. I want to hear some rewinds.
Rastafari.
Give me some shouts and I'll rewind the tune for
Rastafari.
I want to see if you're hearing the vibes. I want to see if you're feeling the vibes.
Rastafari.
All the listeners out there, come on. Give me a rewind. That's how we do it in the jungle. We like to have a rewind. You know what I mean?
Go and leave the town. Here comes the sound. To give the people freedom and put away your frown. Babylon, you get no turn. Even the youth.
Let's try with the big jungle. Let's go.
Lovely morning, filled with the beauty of goodness, like Jordan. Lovely morning,
hey,
lovely morning, filled with the beauty of goodness, like Jordan. I have been guitar, give thanks for life. I strive with a rising sun. Nearly get to use them on the river Nile bank. And it's not just the rest of it to give thanks. Black people give thanks for the giving of thanks. No power, no Babylon, the dwarfy bank. Emmanuel said he on the slave master ranch. If you're greedy, you broke off with the brand. Joy and love, it is so important. Salvation for the people, it is significant. The more you to love them from a distance, give you them response. I bless you in this lovely morning, filled with the beauty of goodness from the rain.com. I have been guitar, give thanks for life. Try with the rising sun. Lovely morning, filled with the beauty of goodness. So life you're done. I have been guitar, give thanks for life. Yeah. Holy Mount Zion, joy for the heart. Woman, go back in your skirt. Be some man barefoot and you know where life works. Girl, run from the natural king, so that is the first. Hey, melody, verse that sing mankind free to drink from many heights and spring. Believe amongst the trees and be living. And as you go your way today, you get blessing. Yo, make it run. Lovely morning, filled with the goodness and beauty. So like Jordan, I am being guitar, give thanks for life. Lovely morning, filled with the beauty of goodness from the rain that come. Rest of mankind, give thanks for life. Hey, no one must feel before you drink from the cup. And don't allow this lovely day for you to go corrupt. You might well teach the people, said them not to interrupt. In a Babylon business, or else them get stuck. On this journey, you have to keep it up. No time to get weary, cause the sun just come up. When things out of me, the judgment of us. Repatriate and chant, right to get to youth and from the dust in this lovely morning, filled with the beauty of goodness from the rain that come. I have been guitar, give thanks for life. Strive with the rising sun. Yeah, we get to youth and from the river Nile bank. All is but just the rest of it and give thanks. Black people give thanks for the giving of thanks. No power, no Babylon, the dwarfy bank. Selassie, I said, if on them the slave master run. No one if you're greedy, you go off with the brand. Joy and love, it is so important. Repatriation for the people, that is significant. The more you to love them from a distance, did you use them response? Did you use them sense? Lovely morning, give thanks for life.
Don't forget, you're locked into the Heavy Artillery Show. This week's special guest DJ RUNGTINGZ, Paul IBIZA. It's been a massive show. Enough appreciations for coming down, gentlemen. The system is overloading right about now. Get your shouts and dedications in on 07583 446 262.
You can't stop jungle from pleasing you, yeah. All they try without a reason.
Got the old stuff with ya, suburban bass kind of stuff, yeah?
Jungle, yeah.
Some old school IBIZA stuff.
I know myself when I hear you. You can't stop me from loving you, yeah.
Original root
all the things they say and the things they do.
Big up all IBIZA inside.
You can't stop jungle from pleasing you, yeah. All they try without a reason why. Jungle, yeah, will never die.
Original root boy sound.
I know myself.
Who is this, Paul?
This is my
can't stop me from loving you.
Noise Factory, yeah?
Soldiers.
Okay, is this old or is this new?
Without a reason why.
Okay.
Jungle, yeah, will never die.
It will never die. Never ever die.
I know myself when I hear you.
Who is on the vocal?
You can't stop me from loving you, yeah. All the things they say and the things they
That's big, man. Remember when you heard it first, all that beat for RUNGTINGZ. Every artillery show.
From pleasing you, yeah.
Like I said to a lot of people, all the music got a message, so we don't send you no wrong direction. Keep it locked, keep it real. You're all young, but I want you to be sensible, smart, intelligent. That's what it's all about.
What you saying? There was messages in the music back then.
Of course it is, and if you listen carefully, you hear the music.
I would like to see your sound catch a fire. Selector drinking ice water that couldn't cool off his temper, but we not ease up and we turn the sound. When we not ease up and we turn the sound.
Not easy to want to turn the sound. Original.
I to the one like the David cover, enough respect.
Entertaining is my game. Music is my name. Entertaining is my game.
Right, big up the Confusion Massive, outside the Colonel, outside the Brunty, all the Cape Massive. Watch out for next year, Heavy Artillery presents, alongside with Confusion, London versus Kent, it's gonna be massive.
Entertaining is my game.
Hey,
Listen to the lyrics, man. Entertainment is my game.
who was this? Before you place your finger on that, RUNGTINGZ, who is this and what is this show?
Again, from the ghetto, a guy from the hood.
Just a normal guy, London hood?
London hood, singing what he feels, and we say, look, this is our game. You're trying to take away the music. Entertainers is our game. Listen to the lyrics, this is what he's saying.
And this is from 94 as well,
This
yeah?
is another one from a classic from 94.
Alright, big up, man.
Noise Factory, Dizzy, big up James if you're listening, my man. The original jungle soldier. They all got subliminal messages. Listen to the music. I'm gonna bring in the future. I'm gonna bring in the future in a minute.
I bring in the future.
Bring in the future again, another one. I bring in the future, bro. We ain't gone nowhere.
Do you know what? Actually, I've got a remix of that tune. This is, I think you might like it. I'm going to send it to you actually. Because the guy hasn't even told the original maker of that tune he's made it. But it's big, man, and it's new and it's fresh.
All good, it's all good, it's all good, it's all good, it's all good.
And this is a classic. I remember this on tape tracks for listening to my uncles, man.
That's right, that's right, that's right.
Entertaining is my game.
Remember, we have to pay our respects because this is where the music comes from that we deal with today. Original jungle sound. Gave birth to the drum and bass, liquid, jump up, new school, it's all evolution, people. Paul IBIZA, DJ RUNGTINGZ.
Entertaining is my game. Christianity is my name. Entertaining is my game.
So if new producers wanted to sample this and stuff,
Champion. All good, it's all good, it's all good, it's all good. I can't stop it, it's all good. It has to keep on moving, revolving. It has to, it has to, it has to, it has to.
big up on that one. Every artillery show, every Thursday with a bang. If you ain't doing what we do, then you're doing what everyone else is. Think outside the box. DJ RUNGTINGZ, Paul IBIZA. Where did that sample come from?
That's a hard one. That's a hard one. Yeah. That's a done it. That's a.
What, so that's someone just actually said it, yeah?
No, it's not. James himself goes back to it. A lot of the time, James is a book he goes, I bring in the future. He's saying himself. James himself.
I bring in the
man, the man, the man.
I bring in the future. The future. The future. The future. I bring in the future. The future.
Pulling up that one, the original. I bring you the future. DJ RUNGTINGZ, the heavy artillery show. Remember, the system is overloading. If you want to get your shouts out, it's 07583 446 262. Big up everyone in the chat room. Big up everyone online. The system is just overloaded. There's no point. Big up all the listeners. Big up yourselves. I'm just waffling and wasting RUNGTINGZ time and you don't even realise. No, I'm joking. Run the track. Big up RUNGTINGZ. Highly blessed sessions inside Paul IBIZA. That's what we do, we like to crack jokes. As Paul IBIZA said himself, it's all about the love. This is why we do this. Heavy artillery show.
The future. The future.
Hold tight the Sly. Hold tight the Packs. Hold tight Shades.
The future. The future.
We got all the higher stakes promotions, massive. Hold tight the Teflon. We got the Devastate. We got all the man them locked down in the pen. Only just found out today as well. Hold tight Die, hold tight Set Free. You man, I never learn.
I bring in the future.
Hold tight Jason.
I bring in the future. I bring in the future. I bring in the future. The future. The future. The future. I bring in the future. The future. I bring in the future. The future. I bring in the future.
Once again, outside the MC Curse, outside the MC Junglist, outside the Papa G, all the go-getters, outside Dan, outside Riddler, catching me on the 23rd. Let that one slip there. So Paul, who are the kind of DJs that are playing this sound at the moment? Because obviously it's quite new, so you're not letting it slip out there.
No, sort of keeping it in-house. I'm just promoting me now. Promoting myself, who I am, and that's it. I'm not, be honest, I'm not promoting anybody else no more, that's it. I'm done with it.
You're done with that?
Yeah. Done it for everyone, you know, so it's my turn now. How I feel, you know, because I look at life, we're all artists in our own way. You are, we're all artists. We're doing something creative.
But it shouldn't be like that, I believe, man.
Yeah, we're all artists. We're doing something creative. You're chatting on the mic, you're doing this DJ. We're doing something creative. So far as I'm concerned, we're all artists.
Of course.
Okay. It's the sound of the jungle dub, yeah? The new sound, you know? Like I said, we're going forward, not backwards.
That is nasty, man. That is nasty. I see what you mean as well, bringing the new sounds in and that. Big up RUNGTINGZ, Paul IBIZA. Remember where you heard it first? Heavy Artillery Show. If you want to check out these guys and their material and want to actually ask more questions, don't forget you can hit up Paul himself on Facebook, Paul IBIZA. And also RUNGTINGZ, if you just type in RUNGTINGZ in the search box. Also, Highly Blessed group page. Have you got a website at all?
Highly Blessed Music Group.
Highly Blessed Music Group. This Saturday. Okay. Can't go natty, yeah? Sick, man.
Rebel.
Rebel MC, yeah? Right, well don't forget, 11th of December, 7 PM till 4 AM. And that's at the Camden Rock, behind Sainsbury's. If you want to check out more of this stuff, if you're feeling the vibe, then definitely get down there. We've got Rebel MC alongside DJ Congo Dubs. Also special guests from deep in the jungle. The Naya, aka Paul IBIZA. Oh, is that you, yeah? How do I say that?
Naya Bingi.
Naya Bingi. What does that mean?
It's a big victory. We're going to win.
Yeah, Naya Bingi, yeah?
Naya Bingi, we got to win.
Where's that come from?
It's in Africa, it's a more of a Jah Rasta faith. You know, we're going to win. Our faith's going to win. One day we're going to win.
Like the Lions, yeah?
Yeah. That's right. In victory, Naya Bingi. You hear man would say short Naya. What up Naya means hello.
Okay, cool, man. Big up on that one. And you're going back to back with DJ RUNGTINGZ as well, so that'd be a jungle dub set, yeah?
That's right.
Alright, that's sweet, man. Also got dub set artists down there, Junior Buzz.
He's the Junior Buzz. He's my next apprentice. I never had to see. He's hot. I'm keeping him. That guy, I signed him up, and he's hot.
Alright, big up, man.
He's a lovely kid. I've known him when he was 14. I said one day you're the next Andy C, but you're gonna be the next Andy C on this stuff. Educated.
Alright, big up Junior Buzz, man. Big up the Mad Ash.
That's his dad.
Is that his dad, yeah?
Yeah.
Father and son business.
Yeah, he's a jewel, man. You want to see him? Wicked. And his dad is as old as me, and his son plays with him. And he's a wicked DJ. He's got every tune under the sun.
Big ups, man.
I met him on the scene. And he's like, you bought all my records. And we've been friends ever since.
Alright, that's big, man. Big up Junior Buzz, Mad Ash. Johnny Dubs, aka JC, playing Roots Dub. That's a lot of versatile music there. New, but reggae vibe there, man.
Yeah, We're taking jungle from the backbone. So it comes from reggae, then it's going through the more dubstep, it's going through jungle dub, it's going through jungle.
So what do you think about ska and things like that then?
Same, we're gonna have some new stuff. I'm not saying nothing, I'm gonna have some new shit.
Right, we'll hit him up outside. Don't worry about that.
It's in the pipeline.
Who
can't be Scarface?
Okay, and you got Junior Dangerous and then MC Det as well. What's MC Det over this like?
He's alright, you know the old school. He goes in, he hosts it in and out. He does his bit.
Yeah, Det's a bad man, you can't deny that on the microphone.
Yeah, in and out. He does it in and out, in and out.
Well, this is a mere £5 in advance tickets, and then £8 before 11:30, £10 thereafter. And this event will also be streamed live on air. So don't forget, highly blessed with Live sessions.
Yeah, one of the cock rising up and crowing up. So give thanks for the break of dawn in last year. Thank the motor blessings. Oh, 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 hey. When I read this song, I see love in front of me. Go again when I
That's harmony right there, man.
Like I said earlier, I've gone deep in the jungle. Yeah, this is deep in the jungle material. It's called Jungle Dub at its finest. Goes out to all the highly blessed crew, all the dubsteppers, all the junglists. I know who you're locked on. Keep it real, keep it sweet, keep it live.
Yeah, man, Selassie. Yeah, one of the cock rising up and crowing up. So give thanks for the break of dawn in Selassie. Phantom motor blessings. The Almighty. Oh, 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 hey. When I read this song, I see love in front of me. Go again when I
definitely singing these two outside, definitely.
I feel joy inside of me. Go again, it not take
serious guys inside, man. Got the RUNGTINGZ.
Just me in what me doing. It not take nothing at all. We hail the king. Selassie I the king of all kings. It not take nothing at all. We hail the king. Him bless me in what me doing. It not take nothing at all. We hail the king. Selassie I the king of all kings. What it takes a man to gain the world.
Big up all the listeners locked in.
Prophecy, it have to fulfill. Judge a work of the unfold. To the young and the old, the blind and the dumb, to the hype and the meek, the weak and the strong. Give judge a thanks and just
hold tight the day.
When I
hold tight
morning, I see love in front of me. Go again when I rise. Read this morning, I feel joy inside of me. Go again, rise with me princess, me have to give praise. My two little kids and who love me and rise. God bless mama, and bless papa, and bless all me bad-minded neighbor. Oh, I just like to see my people live on. Up full with the king, with righteousness. God it not take nothing at all. We hail the king, and bless me in what me doing. It not take nothing at all. We hail the king, Selassie I the king of all kings. It not take nothing at all. We hail the king, he bless me in what me doing. It not take nothing at all. Nothing at all. Nothing at all. Though you could have black or white, me say purple or blue. Love is for me and me say love is for you. Ask the wicked man see a where him a go do. When him buck up in a fi him Waterloo. Hide them a hide, say them could catch a flu. When me pass through them a wonder a who. Tell wicked man say him a go get boo. Fire, 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 burn them. When I
the
I see
Skankers
line
crew.
from drop me. You're walking when I run.
You're locked into the Heavy Artillery Show with myself, DJ Hitman, and the fully equipped. Special guest inside. You got the Paul IBIZA and DJ RUNGTINGZ.
If you got a dream, do not give it up. Listen to the lyrics. If you got a dream, believe in your dreams and don't give it up. Listen to the lyrics on this one. Oh, it ain't true. Jungle step now.
You're gonna come in with your last one, RUNGTINGZ. This is the Heavy Artillery Show. We're out of here, gentlemen. Ladies, I hope you enjoyed the show. Enough appreciation to DJ RUNGTINGZ, Paul IBIZA. Thank you, gentlemen. Highly blessed in the building. Heavy Artillery Show. Don't forget, Saturday, if you want to hear more of this, dub sessions, Camden, Rock. We're out of here, people. Big up.
Good night to everybody. Thanks for listening. Big up your love. Big up all your status. Wherever you are, be careful. Keep it locked to the station. Fat beats. Yeah, keep it real.
Boja, I will lift up the cup of salvation and proclaim thy name. Boja, appease everyone who receive him, who walk in his way. When you eat up your